Welcome to the Brightspace Student Welcome video. Here we will discuss how to navigate through all your courses, view important announcements, find your syllabus, determine your course schedule, find Zoom links, course content, and tools. We acknowledge with respect the Lekwungen peoples on whose traditional territory the university stands, and the Songhees, Esquimalt, and W SÁNEĆ people whose historical relationships with the land continue to this day. Finding your course. On the main Brightspace page, a My Courses widget will appear and show all the courses you are currently enrolled in. They can be sorted into courses you have pinned for quicker access, or courses you have been enrolled in for the current semester. Additionally, you can search for a course using the waffle menu in the upper right-hand corner of Brightspace. The instructor will likely make the course visible before the first day of class. However, this varies from instructor to instructor, so don't panic if it isn't there yet. Checking announcements and emails. The most recent announcements made by instructors can be found on the course homepage. However, homepages can be customized by the professor, so the location of this widget on the homepage might vary from course to course. You can also access previous announcements from here by clicking the link at the bottom of the widget. Now moving on to emails. Emails and instant messages can be found by clicking on the envelope icon at the top right-hand corner. This allows users in the Brightspace learning environment to communicate with each other. Notifications will come to you through the email you have set up in UVic's online tools within personal account and profile settings. Reviewing your course syllabus. The course syllabus, along with other important information like instructor contact info in the lecture Zoom room, will likely be found in a module located at the top of the table of contents called Overview, Week 1, or Unit 1. However, this may vary from class to class. This information is important to save for personal use as it will most likely be needed throughout the course. Prepare for your classes. Asynchronous versus synchronous course delivery. In an online course, it's important to note if the delivery is asynchronous, synchronous, or a combination of both. In an asynchronous course offering, the instructor will provide all content and course materials necessary, and as a student, you'll be able to access this on Brightspace and go through the course at your own pace. In a synchronous course offering, the instructor will host Zoom sessions for students to attend where they will participate in live lectures and activities together with peers. Many courses are delivered in a blend of both asynchronous and synchronous content and activities. Make sure you take note of the synchronous class dates and times so that you don't miss out on valuable content. Moving on to Zoom. In a synchronous course offering, there may be multiple places where the Zoom link for lectures can be found. It will differ from course to course, but it may be found in the syllabus, in a course information or overview module in the content area, or in the Zoom section from the course tools menu. If the instructor is using a consistent Zoom link, it can be helpful to save it for future reference throughout the term. Remember to sign into your UVic account through the single sign-on, or SSO option, when opening a Zoom session using the Zoom app. Navigating your course. In the content area, there is a table of contents that includes all modules and submodules within the course. From here, you can open a module in the main content area to the right and navigate to the individual materials contained within. When you open an item, you can then navigate through the course materials by using the forward and back arrows at the top right, or you can return to the table of contents to navigate to specific items. Instructors may or may not choose to add activities such as quizzes, assignments, and discussions within the content area. They can always be found within their respective area from the course tools menu. You should note if and how the instructor has chosen to organize activities within the content area, as you might find this an easier way to keep track of your assignment due dates. Find out what will work best for you to stay organized within each course you're enrolled in. If you need additional help, please see the UVic Learn Anywhere website. Learn Anywhere is an online student portal for all kinds of student resources, including academic supports, online tools, well-being, learning strategies, hands-on learning, community, and more. Further technological help and support are offered by the Computer Help Desk, which you can contact by emailing helpdesk@uvic.ca or calling 250-721-7687.